Today's our lecture is friend function. So a friend function in C++ is a function that is preceded by the keyword friend. हमें friend function में जो हमारे पास keyword होता है वो friend होता है. When the function is declared as a friend, then it can access the private and protected data members of the class. जो friend function होता है class का वो non-member function होता है. इसलिए हम लोग private और protected member class के अच्छे तरीके से access कर सकते हैं. So here is the some little program, the most basically the syntax of the friend function. Friend function को हम लोग inside the class declare कर सकते हैं keyword friend के साथ. इसलिए यहाँ पे हमारे पास जो friend है वो friend हमारे पास friend function का keyword है. फिर return type हमारे पास दो तरह के हो सकते हैं, int हो सकता है या void हो सकता है. फिर फंक्शन नेम, यहाँ पे मैंने फंक्शन नेम को आर्गलिस्ट दिया है, वैसे यूजर अपने मर्जी से जो मर्जी फंक्शन को नेम दे सकता है. Now move on to implementation of friend function. A friend function can be declared in private or public section of the class. हम friend function को private और public दोनों में किसी भी तरह programmers को declare कर सकते हैं. It can be called like a normal function without using the object. इसको हम लोग normal function इसलिए कहते हैं क्योंकि हम लोग इसमें object के बगैर declare कर सकते हैं friend function को. A friend function is not in the scope of the class of which it is a friend. बिकॉज फ्रेंड फंक्शन हम फ्रेंड फंक्शन को हम लोग जब भी डिक्लेयर करते हैं वो स्कोप ऑफ द क्लास नहीं होता. अ फ्रेंड फंक्शन of the class object as it is not in the scope of the class. Then a friend function can't access the private and protected data member of the class directly. Friend function में private और protected data members को हम लोग directly access नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि जो friend function होता है class का वो non member होता है. इसलिए जो फ्रेंड फंक्शन का जो प्रोटोटाइप होता है वो क्लास डेफिनेशन में अपीयर होता है, इसलिए हम लोग उसको डायरेक्टली एक्सेस नहीं कर सकते. उसके लिए हमें सबसे पहले क्लास ऑब्जेक्ट बनाना पड़ता है, फिर हम लोग उसमें यूजिंग द डॉट ऑपरेटर फिर हम उसको डॉट ऑपरेटर से उसको डायरेक्टली एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. Then last use of friend function is a friend function can be a global function as a member of another class. जब हम दूसरे क्लास को डिक्लेयर करते हैं तो फ्रेंड फंक्शन को हम एक ग्लोबल फंक्शन के तौर पर उसको डिक्लेयर कर सकते हैं.
Now I am going to explain properties of friend functions. The function is not in scope of the class to which it has been declared as a friend. इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर हम किसी फ्रेंड फंक्शन को किसी क्लास से हम उसको फ्रेंड फंक्शन बनाते हैं तो वो उसका मेंबर नहीं होता. उसको हम सिर्फ राइट से रहते हैं कि वो उसके प्राइवेट मेंबर्स का एक्सेस कर सकता है. इट कैन नॉट बी कॉल्ड यूजिंग द ऑब्जेक्ट एज इफ इट इज़ नॉट द स्कोप ऑफ द क्लास. क्योंकि ये उस क्लास का मेंबर नहीं होता तो इसलिए हम उसको उसके ऑब्जेक्ट के थ्रू हम कॉल नहीं कर सकते. इट कैन बी इन्वोक लाइक अ नॉर्मल फंक्शन विदाउट यूजिंग ऑब्जेक्ट. हम इसको बिल्कुल एक नॉर्मल फंक्शन की तरह से हम उसको एक्सेस करते हैं, कॉल करते हैं, विदाउट जो है हम इसको किसी ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ किए लिंक. It cannot access the members names directly and has to use an object name and do not and dot member operator with the member name. इसका साइंटिक्स है किस तरीके से हम उसको कॉल कर सकते हैं मेन में. It can be declared either in private or public part. Friendships are not symmetric. If class A is a friend of class B, class B is not automatically a friend of class A. अगर क्लास A का एक फ्रेंड फंक्शन है तो क्लास B, तो इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि हम क्लास B के मेंबर्स को क्लास A के थ्रू एक्सेस कर सकते हैं प्राइवेट मेंबर्स को, लेकिन हम क्लास A के मेंबर्स को क्लास B के मेंबर से एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. Friendships are not transitive if class A is a friend of class B and class B is a friend of class C. Class A is not automatically the friend of class C. Friendship in inheritance. Friendships are not inherited. If base class is a friend of class X, derived class is not automatically a friend of class X. And if X is a friend of base class, class X is not automatically a friend of derived class. However, if class Y is a friend of derived class Y will also have access to protected portion of base class, just as derived class does. इसकी एग्जाम्पल से मैं आपको समझाऊंगी. यहाँ पे हमारे पास क्लास A है और उसे हमने इनहेरिट किया है क्लास B. और हमारे पास void show हमारा फ्रेंड फंक्शन है क्लास A का. यहाँ पे हमने कीवर्ड फ्रेंड यूज़ किया है और void show इस तरीके से हमने उसको फ्रेंड फंक्शन बना लिया। लेकिन जैसा कि हमने प्रॉपर्टी में पढ़ा कि क्लास ए का फ्रेंड फंक्शन है void शो, बट क्लास बी बेशक उसे ड्राइव हुई है बट उसका फ्रेंड फंक्शन नहीं है, तो इसलिए हम उसके प्राइवेट मेंबर वाई को हम यहाँ से एक्सेस नहीं कर सकते। जब हम इसको एक्सेस करने की कोशिश करेंगे तो ये हमें एरर थ्रो करेगा। और यहाँ पे जैसे आप देख सकते हैं हमने इसको एक नॉर्मल फंक्शन की तरह हमने उसको कॉल किया है इंट मेन में।
इसका आप स्टार्ट कर दो।
Now, to elaborate the topic of friendship and its different property, I have jotted down a program of friend class. But before that, I just want to give an overview of what actually friend class is and where we use it. So if we want to access the whole private data of a class in another class, then we use friend class. So now head towards the our function. So first of all, I declare include iostream, which is our header file, and mainly we use it for cout and cin. Then we use std. So it was all about our header file. Then after that, I declare a class test1. So this is our first class with name test1. Then in test1, I declare private member, private data member, which are int a and int b. Then after that, I declare a public section, and in public section, I declare void get ab. So void get ab is our member function. I also declared it here as well. So it's our member function of public. And in get AB, we have cout the value of A and cout the value of B. Now, this was all about our test1, our first class. Now, if I want to access the private member of test1 in test2 in our second class, what should I do? Should I go for inheritance? No, I don't want to get in complexity. So what should I do? So we can also use friend class to inherit the private member of any other class. So for that purpose, I have to declare friend class first. So how to introduce friend class? For that, we have to use the keyword friend class by the name friend class. So here's our declaration of friend class test2. And friend is a keyword and it's used to give access to another class, its member. So friend class test2 is over. Now friend class. So now I can get access to int a and int b as well. So in test2 public section, I've declared a void put ab. Void put ab is also a member function just like get ab, and member and void put ab I declare test1 because we are referring to test1. We have get the value of a and b from test1. That's why I declare test1 as well as is object. So test1 object is t1. We have referred that we have get the value of a and b from test1. So it's like a syntax of friend function. It's very compulsory. Wherever we want to use like friend function, we have to declare test1, the class name, and its object, which is t1. Now input ab, I use see out the message, which is value of a. It will print the value of a, which we have declared in our get ab, and then value of b. Now, not considering this part, I will explain it a bit later. So now we have used another member function, which is void sum, which sum int a and int b. But because we are using int a and int b by referring t1, so here as well we have to use object, which is t1 of test1 class, and just like that we have to use t1.a plus t1.b, which is telling us that we have inherited the value of a and b from in the test1 class. So we have to declare it with test t1, its object. Now I see out the value, see out the message, which is sum is or whatever we have like if int a is 10 and int b is 20, then the sum is 30 and we store interest. So it was all about our friend class. Now coming towards the int main. So in int main, I declare the object of test1, which is t1, and test2 object, which is t2. Now because in test1 we have the member function get ab, so that's why we are going to use get ab with object t1. It's referring that it's in t1 class, test1 class, so that's why we have used the object t1 in it. And then t2 is referring to put ab because put ab in test2. So that's why we have used the object T2 as dot put AB by referring it. And in brackets, we have used T1 because it's a friend function. We have given a reference that int A and B are in test1. So that's why we have to declare it as that we have accessed it from T1. So it was all about friend function. Now I will show you by running this program. So now we will compile and run this program and we will show you how it works. So as you all can see, we have entered the value of A as 56 and B 78. Then it see out the value of A, which is 56, as we have declared before, and the sum is 134. So it was all about friend class. I hope you enjoy and you understand what we try to deliver you. Thank you so much for watching.